an impressive resume. Guess we have to listen to Sirius Black escaping again. Did he sound like Ron on The Walking Dead? I honestly don't even have any idea who he was playing. I mean, if he's only in one episode, then could have not been a big character, let's be real. It was apparently... Wait, sorry, I had it here. Where is it? It was apparently Season 7, Episode 3. Maybe he was actually like a walker or something. Maybe it's something like super small. Maybe he wasn't even like an actual person. I don't think they're ready for full series inverse. I don't feel like they know all the games, to be honest. So, yeah, Liam. Oh, this game is worth it. I would say so. Yeah, no, I would say this game is very worth it. It's if you like HP 1 and 2, it's like a little bit different, but it still has the same like spirit and everything. So I would definitely say this is worth it. Nobody ever broke out of Azkaban. Does that mean someone broke in? Not necessarily, but they kind of make it seem like that's how it is. He might have even had lines. I don't remember Greg Chillen in The Walking Dead though. Like, I've watched the series. I would remember. My man Greg Chillen in Walking Dead, I would remember. 100%. But yeah, that's gonna make it harder to contact him, right? You know? Or to get him to say sub-lines or whatnot. Yeah. Who knows? I personally like the development of visual style, honestly. Like, I'm happy with how this game looks. Also, to answer the question to what happened, I failed Scabbers skip, which is only 6 seconds, but like it's literally the first skip of the run. So, failing that sucks. He was on a BBC show called Walking the Dead. Wait, really? Have I read that wrong? No, no. You're joking. Like, you're playing me, right? That would be funny though.
I suppose we'll have to push this thing out of the way. Or one of us could cast.
Sadly, 2 things I'm probably not gonna achieve ever. I'm not good enough at Lego and I'm not good enough at full series. I'm fine with the records I have, even though most of them are kind of free. How's your email? Welcome in. Hello. How's it going?
Great. Scabbers went behind that wall.
Oh, really, Ron? You might think about training your rat.
No, I know, Waking the Dead. I read that, but does that show actually exist? And is that actually the one he's on? Because I have a hard time imagining a show like that goes on for 7 seasons, right? Nice, Ron. Good job. I wonder why they got rid of Flipendo. That's my biggest criticism with this game.
Does everyone remember how to cast a pulsar?
They got rid of the best spell and replaced it with the lame Depulsar spell. Oh, it is a real show, okay. Wait, I gotta read the Wikipedia properly then, again. Oh, oh my god, it is actually true. It is Waking the Dead, not Walking Dead. Lord, okay, that's great. I love that. So he's not in Walking Dead, fair enough. I would have been so surprised if he would have been. Like, that would have been such a weird crossover of Harry Potter voice actor into Walking Dead. Flipendo is in the splits, true. It's renamed. You know, Flipendo is there in our hearts, essentially. And hey, Krampus. Going pretty okay. What about yourself? Just doing some resets to get a decent start for potentially PB. It's only on the BBC iPlayer. I would love to see what kind of role he has in that. I'm definitely a Greg Chillen fan, honestly, I have to say. Very good monster book. Good start. Kind of a bad Ron turn cast, but it's okay. Well done.
Ron, you really do need to work on the accuracy of your spell casting.
A wizard card. I love collecting these. If we search around enough at Hogwarts, we could find all 80 collector's cards.
We can look inside the Folio Universitas after picking up a collector's card.
Imagine getting all 80 collector's cards. Ooh, interesting, Krampus. Dangerous waters there, but best of luck with that. Hey, who knows? Maybe it has a happy ending. Definitely worth a shot, right? Yeah, Ron completely disregards it. Ron, your spellcasting sucks. Oh, a wizard card! I like them almost more than beams. Ron's brain works in like very simple ways. He sees Bean, he likes. He sees Wizard card, he likes. And he does not really care about anything else in his path. Gidra? Is that a show as well? I don't think I've heard of that. Is that like a TV show as well? Also, that's a sad chance. Yeah, laugh how they know that there's exactly 80 cards. Ron is a maniac. I mean, to be fair, that actually kinda does make sense though. Like, let's say BertieBot brings, like, has a new collection every year. And Ron obviously looked into it because he's a card maniac, right? So he probably just has looked into what series he has this year. So he knows that it's 80 max. I guess it kinda makes sense at least. 38 is really good. Let's go.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione were delighted to be back at Hogwarts. Harry's
interesting.
encounter with the Dementors
So they're
caused
different?
him no
I guess they
serious
have
harm,
different people
other
on them
than
or
a
something,
growing
right?
feeling of
That would
dread.
be interesting, Hans. I mean, if you
Three
can
friends
somehow find
hurried
early
to
chamber
their
by
first
reverse
class of
engineering,
return,
please
anxious to
do.
resume their lessons.
Hopefully you find a way to download that
I'm
somehow.
Professor Lupin, your new defense against the dark arts.
Beans, chocolate frog, wizard cards.
Our first lesson
Those are the
involves
currency. I mean, who cares about
our
money,
favorite
right?
topic.
Chocolate frogs and wizard cards are
Ron
better,
Weasley,
legitimately.
Would you please join me?
And true, Jordy, true.
Hermione's
I would
better
like
spells.
actually like to have chocolate frogs, but they're incredibly expensive.
You'll do
The
fine.
officially licensed
Just
ones.
step through this door to begin.
Maybe you can get some fake ones from Amazon somewhere. I can try to get onto that. Is the phrase famous witches and wizard cards made up for the game, or did they call them that in the books? I feel like they called them that in the books, but
Professor Lupin.
Welcome to the
I
Carpe Retracted
obviously
Challenge.
can't prove it right now and I don't know for sure,
There
but
are
that's
10
what my
challenge
feeling
shields
says.
scattered throughout the challenge.
Should you order
Some
dessert?
are well
Definitely.
hidden. Find all 10 shields to earn a
What
visit
kind
to
of
the
question
main
is
bonus
that?
room.
On a
If you
Monday,
don't find all
you
the
deserve
shields
some
your
dessert.
first time through, you can always come back.
Send some wizard cards to
Complete the
PSA
challenge
to
by
grade
collecting
them.
the final shield.
Yep, gonna have like a
Let's get
a
started.
holo Dumbledore for
Carpe
$2,000.
Retractum has two primary uses: to pull yourself towards something, or to
Just
pull
eat a
something
regular
towards you.
frog on stream. Hey,
See
I'm
if
not
you can
French,
find a
okay?
statue to
I know
cast a
ESA
spell.
thinks I am, but I'm not,
Then
so...
watch what happens.
They don't taste that good either. I assume you tried one then. Nice, good start. I kinda wanna already like instantly reset again.
Excellent. You can also
I mean, the PO thing I actually thought about. Maybe that would be like worth it at this point, actually.
jump over pits like
I've
a
been
squirrel.
on ESA
Hold down
winter.
the forward arrow to run.
No Harry Potter was accepted
Edge.
into ESA summer, unfortunately.
Hold the arrow key and press the right mouse
The
button.
pulse of Victor Sempra, yep. And then the old Defindo symbol is Rictus Sempra. So the Rictus Sempra symbol is the pulso, and then the Defindo symbol is Victor Sempra. God, it is very confusing.
Doesn't look very
I have a hard
friendly.
time keeping up myself.
There's an impron. Beware. It might
Yeah,
throw
knowing
spells
my
and
chat, I probably would get a
spells
copy of
may not be effective in this
HP6DS.
situation.
That is
Try
not a
to
good
let the
thing, by the way.
wizard touch you while they're in the
I
air.
don't want that.
When they land,
But no, people talked about that before, that they potentially want to send me stuff, so maybe I open it for a month. I thought about that like a lot lately, actually. Could make a cool like package opening or whatnot. I don't know. I don't know how much it would be worth it.
Training to the test.
To the test?
Can you? Hello? To the test? Question mark. Yep. Apparently, Ron. Test of patience with those crackers. Yeah, stuff like that. Jasmine, exactly. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if the Bean Boozle company has those. Oh, it actually is a rectangle. It's not... Oh, honestly, I legitimately thought before you mentioned that the Richter Sempra symbol is now is the old Definder symbol. I 100% thought that's how it is. But no, it's actually just a purple rectangle. Well, at least in that case they didn't... Like, at least they changed it a bit. Makes it less weird. Okay, this one is a lot better. Except that we failed the first swing. That kind of sucks, but everything else went okay so far. That's the hardest part, the second half is like a lot more chill. Not free, but a lot more chill. Is that the bar where she wrote the books at? I don't remember. Might be, I think. You ordered cookies. Nice. Enjoy your cookies.
Professor?
I'm actually really happy with that
right,
bonsai, dang. Every time seeing it in chat, I really
Be
like
careful. It can shoot fire out of its...
it. Yeah, the second half is a lot more Greg chilling. Yep. Every challenge has 10 shields or crests or whatever you want to call them. And there are 3 challenges that have like 10 each. And then those 3 challenges have a final challenge, like a final exam, which has 5 each again. So 45 total through the entire game. I mean, I'm glad it works now, Wrench. That's weird, because usually HP3 is one of the Harry Potter games that does like it makes no problems when you install it usually, which is rare because all the other Harry Potter games can be like a real douchebag to install. But this one usually never gives anyone any problems. Like, you can even install it from the disc and run it off the disc without any issues. But yeah, I'm glad you fixed it, whatever it was. Who knows? Oh, interesting. Yeah, that sounds cool. Never been there. Sounds good. Victor Sampler. Nope, they cut out Flipendo. Worst decision ever. No Flipendo in the entire game. I hate the death for that. They made like the game of my childhood and I love this game, but no Flipendo is a crime. I like that though, to be fair, Caldeo. The fact that Ron's bean bonus room you can just leave. So the guy who's the most addicted to beans does not get any beans in this category, or at least not that many. Cannot witness the bean bonus room. Oh, what the fuck? Yep, Xbox has Flipendo. Same as GBA, like it's literally only PB. Hey, thanks Swimmer, appreciate it. Because it's always the opposite of what you vote for, right? So, that is good. PBing this is actually hard, but possible. Yeah, the pulsar does what Flipendo used to do. Like, it's used as like a switch, or pushing switches, that's what it's used for. So yeah, they fully replaced it. And then for some reason, pushing crabs around is like Rictus Sempra now. So you don't need the pushing spell now for some reason for the crabs. It's weird, I don't know. Flipendo run, don't be silly. Yeah, it's great how none of them questions that either. Like in HP2 they've used Flipendo like everywhere. And this year they just accept that they now use the puzzle. They didn't even wonder about it. They didn't even learn the puzzle, they just know it randomly.
You found all 10 challenge shields.
Hey, all 10 challenge shields. Valid carpet. That was a good carpet except the first swing, which is gonna lose us a bit of time. But I think this is worth continuing, because the rest was pretty okay. Fuck's sake. Dude, what? How did I hit that, or like miss that trigger so many times? Yeah, I think this is still worth continuing. Yeah, they already know it on the train, and Hermione's like, does everyone remember how to cast the pulsar? Yeah, I mean, if I would be a character in this game, I would be sad inside that Flipendo doesn't exist anymore. I'll take a second try, considering how bad I was at this lately. That's fine. It's a hard trick. This secret is cool, by the way. Oh yeah, and the catch music is nice as well. Second try is very decent. Lost like a second or something, it's fine. The first swing in Carpa lost more, so it's okay. Also, this secret as a kid, for some reason, I had such a hard time with this. I hope I'm not the only one, but I had such a hard time finding the things and solving this. I don't know. This was too high IQ for me. Oh yeah, I mean, we were talking about having references to the old PC games. Having Flipendo as the very first spell would be a nice reference for Hogwarts Legacy. I do hope so, honestly, I do hope so. Your first playthrough took you around 90 seconds to figure it out. It's not an easy puzzle. You first of all have to look where like everything is. I mean, the basic idea is obviously not that hard to understand, but you need to see where all of the switches are, you need to understand that you have to stand on the pressure plate again and stuff like that. Yeah, it's definitely kind of confusing. Now Flipendo is canon, true. So I think we have quite high chances that it's gonna be in Legacy. Who's gonna beat 10748 HP1? Flo. And no one else. Let's be real. See? And people say my stream is not hashtag educational, Kildea. Hope you enjoyed HP6. So did you finish 100%? Yeah, I got this when I was 10, I think, living. Which I'm not sure why, but I remember that exactly. Like, it was my 10th birthday when I got it. Which was also, like, way after the game came out.
What's that thing? I hope Hagrid doesn't expect us to touch it. Disgusting.
Maybe, DQ. Let's just all blame Lupin on not having Flipendo. I agree. Secret on the Bridge is absolute BS as well. Like the Lumos that, like, opens two things. Lumos never does that. Every Lumos statue they have in the entire game opens one secret only. And then outside, it opens two for some reason. Like, that's super hard to find. And Yo Frog, welcome in.
Hello, Buckbeak.
Yep, everyone gets educationate in here. Did you miss something? I don't think so. We did reset like twice, but apart from that, we're still going strong. On a pretty okay pace, I guess. Like on a promising one at least. Nice. Missing the very first ring. Let's go. Good thing is this is wide rings, so it's very easy. Wait, what's the connection with bats and flow? Now I'm confused. 4 more hours to PB. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna stream that long, so it's more like 2. I can maybe take like 1 more reset if Transfiguration sucks. Flow is a bat. Why is Flow a bat? I have so many questions. Is that a meme from his channel? I assume so. But yeah, I can maybe take 1 more reset in Transfig if after that I just gotta finish. Because this room is dark all the time. Can you not like change that with channel points? Oh, I struggled with the 5th course even when I was an adult, like 100%. Like when I started learning HP 5 100%, the red ring thingy, it was so hard to deal with. And I had like many runs where I just failed them, and so yeah, no worries. You're not alone. The red one is really hard. If you haven't done it like 1,000 times in your life like me, then you know it, but still.
I'm dying. Look at me.
The one time people can use Filthy Beast. There we go.
You're not dying.
You never lost red rings. You've probably done it like once, huh?
Right.
It's also kind of funny, but there's like essentially the rule of thumb. If you start speedrunning HP 3 any percent, at some point you gotta fail white rings. I know that seems weird because white rings is free, but at some point you gotta fail it. Surely. It always happens to the best of us. We all failed white rings at some point. Oh, you've done it 2 times. I mean, 2 out of 2 times is not too bad. That's a pretty decent... It's a pretty decent ratio, to be honest. There's no change light option. Wait, I'm pretty sure Flo had that, or at least he used to have that. I don't have that, and trust me, you don't want that. Like, I can give you a showcase on how it looks for me without lights. I mean, it's not too bad right now, but it's also, like, bright outside. It's really bad when it's actually dark outside.
I don't like the look of that armor.
Me neither, Ron, me neither.
He's locked us in.
I bet we could beat him if we all cast
No, it's far from the same. It's not even close.
Get ready to use your Carpe Retractum spell when we've worn him down.
Oh, goody.
3 Ichor Knights. Peeves the murderer. Peeves gave all of us a heart attack in our childhood. Like in the first cutscene he appears in, which is sadly skipped in speedruns. I like that cutscene. Literally no HP 3 run has to fight that Peeves. It's really sad.
Almost got him right.
I mean, the design of him here is like very obnoxious, to be honest. Like, I don't know why, but his design in this is so weird.
You were brilliant.
I guess they wanted to go more for this like old school rich guy or something, like medieval rich guy. I don't know what they wanted to go for, but didn't quite work out. Yeah, that's also true. Like, Peeves is has actually kind of traumatized children back then. Hiding in chests, doing jump scare cutscenes. In HP 1 as well, jump scaring you if you pick up a star and a frog. Yeah, for the last fight he gets a hot armor, which you have to glaciers, which is also a fight we never do in anything, which is super sad. I like that fight. This is like the only Peeves fight we ever do in speedruns.
Are there any questions?
That's because of your ratio, TQ. Like,
Professor
that
Dumbledore?
cutscene depends on what your window size is, essentially.
No,
And its specific window sizes, the camera is confused and zooms into wrong things. So if you really want to fix that, I don't know why you would, but you can just try different window sizes, essentially.
Miss Granger,
Also Herm face.
the class by having a go at the exercise I
Oh, Peeves is surely gonna be in Legacy.
Oh, yes.
Peeves boss fight
If
full
you'll just
series.
step
Yeah, we've
through this
met him in the
door,
Peeves percent that we've done. Like, we have done the Peeves full series. And that was actually quite fun to revisit those boss fights. Alright, let's do a good transfiguration. Like, this run is actually okay for now, so let's not throw it away in transfig. Because this level is not necessarily hard, but it's also not easy. It's like in the middle. It's just like certain rooms that are reasonably hard.
Well done. Now, take note of the mound of earth.
Interesting. I mean, Transfiguration class is a cool level. I like this as well as a kid. Like, it's pretty hyped to be the bunny, honestly. It's pretty hyped to play that. Or to play as the bunny. Come on. Imagine not being able to aim at the Knight. Imagine not being able to turn cast. Excuse me. Okay, this is already slow. There goes the 4 seconds we can save. That was weird. Did I say beat the bunny? I would never. Be the bunny, I think is what I said. I'm pretty sure. Fair, Navi. Fair. That would make this challenge very different and very not kids game friendly. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Stop. Stop throwing in freaking Transfiguration. That's exactly what I didn't want. And those are not even the hard parts. Yeah, I keep a bit of a track. Like, it doesn't matter yet too much, but once it gets closer to the late game, I'll keep track of my currencies, yeah. Like, I essentially just have the route of things I get every run, so I don't really need to keep track. And I know that if I get the same things as always, I'm gonna be like roughly fine with the currency. But yeah, later on I'll definitely look at it to check if we're doing well. That was close. I hope the believers are not sweating it. I mean, it wasn't the end of the world, those time losses, but they were kinda unnecessary and just kinda stupid. At least lag jump room went well, so that's something. It's kind of a hard room as well. Like, that's the one I expected to go wrong. And the rooms I thought were like consistent were messed up. Oh well. True, everyone's sweating anyways because of the heat wave, that's a good point. Also, I remember missing the secret. Why do people still believe? Good question. Because every now and then the believers win and they get like a very nice payout usually. Probably the same right now as well. Come on. HP2. I like HP3 music, but HP2 music is just the pinnacle of nostalgia. Good. That was very decent. Hitting that is hard, so I'll take it. We casted the Knight through the wall, by the way, to solve the mini game quicker. If you were wondering, which is a cool strat. Okay. Secret check. Interesting that there are 2 secrets in this area, by the way. Yep, exclamation mark why. That's why we cast through the wall. I love that command. It's like actually so good. It works so well for like everything, essentially. Such a perfect command. Even though it's stolen from other speedrunners' channel, but it's perfect. Also, time for the Bundamum emotes. You know, everyone that has them, which is not many people. Now is the time. God, I hate how it's blinking as well. This thing is so fucking disgusting. Repulsive, the way Hermione puts it. Exclamation mark Y2. Oh, that would be a good idea as well, because magic. That wouldn't be a bad one. God damn it. Yeah, okay. I have to admit you can also abuse that command. I really want to know what the thoughts were of the guy who designed it. Like I kind of like it, but it just doesn't feel Harry Potter. So I wonder how they came up with this to begin with. Pretty okay imps actually. Yeah, that's how turn casts work exactly. Like walls in this game are not great, and if you stand right next to them and turn fast enough and cast, then your wand kind of clips through. So that's how they do how the turn casts work. You just have to make sure that the end of your turning movement is like pointing at the thing you want to cast at. So the easiest way is to kind of trying to visualize how it looks behind the wall in your head. Which is a lot easier if you have like a gate you have to cast through. Because obviously you know how it looks. Really, that didn't work. Fuck's sake. Dude, what the fuck? Stop bopping up and down, Hermione, please. That doesn't help. Yeah, it would be very fitting for the RPG. Also, fun fact, I'm pretty sure the Bundamums are actually officially canon. At least I think people told me they're in the Fantastic Beasts book. Oh yeah, a trick like that in HP1 would be great. I mean, we have a similar thing in Incendio, I guess, where you can clip through the hitbox of a gate, but that's just because the hitbox sucks. And not because it's a consistent trick. But yeah, that would be a nice thing to have in HP1 for sure. Oh. 8 secrets, so we got all of them. Good. Not sure how much time this lost. Too much, probably the answer, but it's okay. Pretty sure it is canon, technically. Like, it's in the Fantastic Beasts book, but I couldn't 100% confirm that because I don't have that book. But I love the thought of the Bundamum being an official Harry Potter creature. I would save a bit, for sure, but yeah.
Collect as many goodies as you can before the time runs out.
Oh, do you own the book? Yeah, please do check. I'm curious. Time for the bonus bean room, exactly. Let's go. Also the best bonus bean room because Hermione gets the most candy, because she's the teacher's pet. No, we don't want to make the Bundamums non-canon. The Bundamums deserve to be canon. The Bundamums are amazing. I mean, McGonagall is an old person. So, hey. Makes sense that she uses the goodies. It is there? Hey, that's great. I really want that book, honestly. I really want Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, but I don't think you can buy it anymore, can you? Can confirm that canon. That's amazing. Those random ass blobs. During the 1987s and 88s, Rubeus Hagrid's hut suffered a severe Bundamum infestation. What? Also, who's Jacob? Who the fuck is Jacob? I mean, shoutouts to him for helping Hagrid. Good guy. I am so confused about that summary, but that's great. Poor Hagrid. Bundamum infestation does not sound fun. Can you still get it on Amazon? Is it like incredibly expensive? And yo, Tosser, welcome in. I mean, it can't be the Hogwarts, it can't be Fantastic Beasts, Jacob. Oh, it's from Hogwarts Mystery. No, is it? I mean, if it's from Hogwarts Mystery, it's not in the Fantastic Beasts book. Then it might be from the wiki. Maybe that's where Finn got it from. Oh, £18? Okay, that's not too bad in that case. If it's only £18, it shouldn't be that expensive. I might actually go ahead and order that, I actually wonder. Oh, it's from the wiki, okay. So that is from Hogwarts Mystery then. I still have no idea who Jacob is. I guess I didn't play that game long enough. In the book it says that a complete wizard can handle it, and and those are 13-year-olds. I mean, it like shoots out poison, right? So I don't know. Can listen to the audiobook as well. True, I could do that for free, but I kinda want that book. That's the one Harry Potter book I've always wanted. Like, I don't care about Quidditch through the ages and the tales of Beetle the Bard.
You can have another go at the challenge if you like, Hermione.
It is a wonderful bit of knowledge. No, I appreciate you posting that. I'm surprised this is not losing much time. This is actually saving time.
Even
Okay.
though the following morning was
I mean, I'm sure it's not bad, Henrik, but it's just, I don't really, like, I think Quidditch is a stupid sport. I don't really care about its history. Yeah, I actually finished the first year in Hogwarts Mystery, and then I stopped. And I'm pretty sure the entire first year did not have a Jacob. And thank you for the like, Panther. Thanks for believing as well. So far, so good, I would say. But hope you had a good day. Welcome in. Yeah, it was, the pay to win was a bit too much. Like, they could have put in a bit more gameplay and a bit less pay to win, but I've heard it's gotten better, actually. Like, I've heard nowadays they at least have a fair amount of gameplay in there. I don't know.
Till suddenly.
Oh, does it? Okay, that is kind of cool. I guess it would make more sense if that is the Quidditch book that has Harry and Ron's notes. That is kind of cool indeed, I agree. That's pretty awesome. Because they, you know, they've read that book a lot, I feel like. Oh, it's the protagonist's brother. Yeah, I remember that. The guy who got lost, I guess. That's Jacob, okay. So apparently he reappears at some point to save Ruby as Hagrid. What a guy.
His fear in the form of a Dementor. First, we'll practice on a target.
But I love that they brought the Bundemon back for that game. They've probably looked through the old PC games and they were like, what's the silliest enemy we can have so Hagrid gets attacked by them? And they found the Bundemon and they just thought it's perfect.
Give it a try. The incantation for the spell is Expecto Patronum.
Snape's presence makes sense though, right? Like, doesn't Hogwarts Mystery play right after Voldemort is killed, but before Harry gets into Hogwarts? So it makes sense that Snape is at the school, right? I'm pretty sure it does, at least, if I'm not completely wrong with my timelines here. I think it's even a bit later than that, I think. Snape started teaching when Harry comes to Hogwarts. Is that actually true? Is that mentioned in the book? I do not remember that. What has he done the entire rest of the years then? That is news to me, but I would love to hear the actual like passage from the books, but I mean
He's taken the shape of a Dementor to play on your fears.
I always thought he's been there like since the fall of Voldemort, essentially. That's what I always thought. I don't know. Oops. I mean, I don't care about all the retcon stuff. If it's in the books, then it's canon for me. I don't care what Fantastic Beasts says or whatnot, but yeah, I think something like that, Living. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have like Bill Weasley in your class and stuff. Oh yeah, Snape was known by Percy. Yeah, true. So that can't be. That can't be true. Because Percy talks to Harry and is like, oh, that's Professor Snape. Everyone knows he favors Slytherin and he wants the defense against the dark arts spot. I mean, I guess that's general knowledge that would be like obvious because he's an ex-Slytherin, but I don't know. If you can find the like actual passage, Spectre, then sure. But I think you're mixing things up. Because I think you're misremembering something because it really wouldn't add up, I think. Yeah, he's been after Quirrell's job for ages, which I guess still he could be like chasing the job outside of Hogwarts, but that would be kind of weird. He started his teaching career in 1981, that's what the wiki says, and we all know the wiki doesn't lie. The wiki is never wrong. And that is... wait, 81? When does Voldemort get defeated? That is 81, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, again, please show me that from the book, Spectre. Sadly, I won't, sorry, but I won't believe that until I've seen it written in the books. Because it doesn't feel like it works out for me. I mean, I wouldn't blindly trust the wiki either, but... all the Percy talk makes it, would be very weird. Nah, I don't think he was teaching before, with Voldemort. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure Snape was an actual Death Eater, and then came to Dumbledore the first time right the night when they were killed, right? No, actually, no, it's not true either. But, I don't think he was teaching when he was still a Death Eater. I don't think he was there as a spy. He says in Order of the Phoenix he's been teaching for 14 years, which means, yeah, which again leads us to him starting in 81. Would be great if anyone has the book passage of that as well, so we can finally clear up with that. Oops. Alright, that sounds fair enough, Hans. Enjoy the cookies once they're there. Why are you casting at the floor, Hermione and Ron? Are you like actually brain dead? There's no threat in the floor. I know that's hard to believe, but the threat is the giant monster book in front of it. When in the book, roughly? That's a good question. I assume it's in the Umbridge interview, right? Like at the end, when she's testing the teachers. I'll read that in a second. 14 years. Yeah, 14 years. Good. Thanks for looking that up, Spectre. That clears it up. Thank you for quoting that. Harry's almost 15 in Order of the Phoenix. Yeah, but he didn't go to school when he was 1. Like, he didn't start his Hogwarts career with 1, like 1 year old. He starts with 11, so he's like Snape is teaching 4 years from when Harry starts Hogwarts and 10 years before. Thanks as well, Andrew. Cool, that does clear it up. So it makes sense in Hogwarts Mystery. At least it's like, or it could be canon, I guess. Technically. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's too many pages that go bad. I'm gonna lose time on this. Oh, what the fuck? Can you kill the pages? Can my spells stop missing? That would be, like, great if that would be the case. That was a fucking terrible monster book. I am gonna lose so much time on this. That's okay, though, I guess. We can make it up in, like, Galatius or whatnot. I don't know. Like, the 5th... All of the other ones were okay, but the 5th one was so shit. Harry's not in Mystery? No, but like, why would he? Like, Hogwarts Mystery plays essentially like a couple of years before Harry gets into Hogwarts. Let's say like 5 years before or something. Harry is like, I don't know, he's like 5 or 6 when it plays. So he's not in Hogwarts yet, but Snape's already there.
Take care now, Harry. You'll need to eliminate both the creature and its fire. Give it a
I think
try.
your math is just a bit wrong. But that's okay, that happens. At least it led us over like a nice discussion about the books, so that's nice. And enjoy your cookies. What? Hello? Dude, what the fuck, this game? No, I did it wrong. No, I did it wrong. It's solid eyes. I didn't get the card. I forgot to open the chest. Stop throwing. It's not good.
Use the left and right arrow keys.
I wonder where all the time saves at. Is that the last segment? I think so.
Press the up arrow.
That was the ultimate Pepega cast, man. That was really awful. All of it.
End of the challenge.
So now we have to get back in here. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but not what you want. At least we can have fun with solid eyes and see you around, Hans. Oh, 777 beans. That's pretty pop. Sadly, not for much longer. Should have tried to dodge beans. Pretty close to the end of the world. Yeah, those 5 seconds we're never gonna get back. Yeah, probably, Ro. I do have more hand effectors requested, though. I have 2 hand effectors and only 1 handheld octo, but even though it's like twice the length, I probably do prefer that, yeah. Mystery takes place in 84. Ah, okay, there we go. Snape starts in 81, so he's actually a pretty young teacher then. He's like only 3 years of teaching, and he's already pissed at everything. He already hates the school. Didn't take the students long to wear him down. But honestly, feel free to request whatever you want to see more. If you want to see me suffer more than handheld octo, if you want to see me get hand effector record potentially, then that, like, it's really, really up to you. Or you can save for the time being. It's all possible. Oh yeah, now we've blasted past the 888. Sadly, couldn't get that nice amount. Aiming for 999. 1111 is also possible. That's the last one though, sadly. We're not gonna get to 2222, I don't think. So we have 2 more chances for nice numbers. Let's go. I hate this shield. Like, I always feel like I'm flying out when getting that shield. It's not as bad as the last one, but I hate it still. not a fan. Also, this part is so nice because you don't have to do bridge skip, which is not hard, but it's like, that can always go, like something can go wrong. Oops. Good. Not good. I mean, I never really missed the last shield. The last time I've done it was in the insane percent. Of course it is, where you cannot reset. Honestly, if I would remember Finn, I would be I would not forget the routes all the time in speedruns. Like, my memory is not good enough for that. I can look it up though if you want me to. Like, I don't quite remember. It was less than I thought in the end. I think it was like 500 or 600 something. Like, it didn't even reach 700, which I thought was kind of disappointing. Oh no. Oh, that is kind of great, Keldeo. The nice mirror. I think that can only ever happen once as well, right? Yeah, no, surely it can only happen once. Well, there's one chest. Yeah, it was... Oh, yeah, I think it was exactly like... It was a flat number with the beans that were out of bounds. Like, we got to something 96. And there's one chest out of bounds in Defindo that you cannot get to. So we just assumed that that chest probably has the missing 4 beans. So they actually have like a flat number. Which is obviously not confirmed. Yeah, I remember that as well. Might have been 700 flat with that. 666 beans is possible, yeah. If you don't trade with Fred and George, it is. But you gotta make sure to not trade with Fred and George. And hey, Princess, welcome in. We're doing some HP 300. This Glacius has been awful. Definitely not making up meme categories. No. This is just completely normal questions. It's game knowledge that you need to know, obviously. Couldn't live without knowing how many beans are in HP1. I'm guessing they just fucked up placing it. Like, I have used the editor before for like custom maps and it's really convoluted. So I assume they just placed the chest and completely forgot about it. So it was out of bounds and they just didn't really realize, and then they never got around to fix it or something like that. Cool. But I don't know. Could also be like a test chest, who knows. Practice on piano and singing, that's awesome. I really need to get back to practicing piano. But I can never do it, like I don't have one, sadly. Only can do it at my parents'. But that's great, hope you had a fun day in that case. We are gonna lose, I think, like 10-20 seconds.
That's right, Harry. Collect as many goodies as you can before the time.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because we wouldn't need that trick with the shield if we wouldn't go fast earlier. Like, the whole reason why we need this trick with the shield is because we're too fast for the game. Because the last shield is perfectly synced if you just go normal speed. But we just keep on holding forward, obviously, to go fast. So it's like really messed up and it's on a really bad cycle. Which is kind of a shame. And it's like, it's annoying to miss it, it's the worst. Getting all the pumpkins, that's all we care about. We don't need I mean, we do need beans, but we don't specifically need beans. Oh, 1111 is already over by like a lot, holy shit. I didn't pay attention either. Where did we get so many beans? Hold forward to go fast. I know, it's a very innovative concept. Never seen that before anywhere. Wait, where did we get so many beans? I must have just completely blacked out in between. Or maybe it's the magic of the bonus bean room. Also, that's probably the most fun part, because you know you cannot lose time, no matter what you do. You can just collecting currencies. I love the bonus bean room. Alright. Good to go. The only important thing is to get all the big currencies. Like, you want all the pumpkins and cauldron cakes, because those are actually very needed. The beans can always be made up, like they don't really matter. Or I've honestly never been short on beans. I don't know if that's actually possible. You're just always gonna get enough. But the cauldron cakes and pumpkins you can actually be short on. Also, I love how this trigger still exists.
Wow.
Welcome back, Ron.
Bonus room.
It is the bean bonus room.
Collect collect as many goodies as you can before the
Oh yeah,
time
they
runs
are. They are for now. I have to do a couple and then I unlock them again. Sorry for that, Finn. Keep your idea in mind though, you know. Once it unlocks.
Everywhere.
The queue is just a bit too long and I hate it if runs are in there for like multiple months. So I try to like push them down a bit so if people request something I can actually do it like reasonably fast or soon.
Or we can come back later.
Oof man, rip that time. I mean I knew I would lose that. That was a terrible Glacius. 16
Despite the
seconds, that
dangerous
hurts.
visitor
That
lurking
actually
around
hurts.
Hogwarts, Harry insisted on going to visit Hagrid. He was anxious
This
to hear
split, I don't know if my gold was actually accurate here because I never save anything in this split.
Was that? I think
yeah.
it was.
Poor Buckbeak.
Poor
Also true,
Hagrid.
Henrik, yep.
They
God, I
carried
like the
that
moment I
picture
open it up, there's gonna be such a long or such a battle to get your runs in. Speedrun your meme run queue. Ooh, that's smart. That is actually the 200 IQ meme run request. Nah, we'll get it done. Like after full series, I should have some more time because we don't need to do those single years anymore and stuff. So we should have some more time to get some meme runs done. Should be good. Ron dying as well, which is nice. The usual.
If that dog can get in, we can.
Also, I love how Flo is still playing HP1, by the way, man. That's the correct mindset, though. That's impressive. Literally getting world record still gives it another try, because why not? Oops. This cauldron cake is so not worth it, but I cannot just cast it and leave it there. I just can't. My completion, the completionist in me can. Yeah, he got HP1 record today. He was like 0.2 seconds off yesterday, which is like rough, but he got it today, which is nice.
Chocolate frogs.
Chocolate frogs. It's crazy how much he can even push that down still. Like, it's amazing how he's still able to world record, like one of the best records anyways in Harry Potter. Nice. Oh no, salamanders.
Oh no! Salamanders!
I have only killed like 20 of those in my Glacius challenge. What a threat. Also, I hate that we skip Hermione's compliment. She says we're impressive with Glacius. But sadly, like, cutscene skip mashing here is faster, as far as I know at least. Like, spawns in the skeletons quicker, but also gets rid of her voice line. Also, this is still one of the worst secrets, because it's like, I opened the chest so many times but didn't go into the secret, and that just kills your run. Like, it's really easy to have an invalid run with this. Oh, nice, nice pumpkin. Didn't want that anyways. Yeah, and I don't understand why. Like, it's not even like the HP4 AI has way more complex tasks or something. Because they really don't. They have the same level of tasks. Like, main player needs your help, please help. That's exactly what the AI does in this game. So I do not understand how it's that much worse than HP4. I really do not. Literally the same thing. Also, no ledge grab, let's go. I mean, it's not wrong though. I know I can get a 100 PB. It might be a scam today, but maybe it's not a scam anymore next time we try this. I just really want to PB this, so I would have believed as well today. No worries, I'm not scamming people. I would have believed as well. And this is a really good Willow. I had to think about how this level is called, but there's a really good Willow so far. Don't have much time to save though, sadly, so gonna be rough. That Glacius hurt us, sadly. You did vote nope. You just made fun of all the believers. You'll see, you'll see. The believers are gonna celebrate today, I have a feeling. Yeah, in HP4 they do the opposite. Oh, hey, this guy needs help? Well, let's walk away. Surely they're gonna be fine. Don't think I need extra cauldrons. Hermione! Ruining my good Willow. Spooky, scary skeletons. Was that a rename? I mean, it might have been a rename in any percent if that's the case. It would be a very fitting split name though. Like, I would not mind that as a split name. Would be quite good. I didn't even see Hermione cast, but I just assumed she helps. Oh, did she help? She did help. I didn't see her cast again. Hermione is like OP. She does ghost spells apparently. That confused me a bit. Otherwise, that would have been like really perfect timing, but not seeing her do anything confused the hell out of me, so it was a bit slow. Alright. Done with this. Good Willow. Show bonsai, actually perfect timing. We now have a bonsai emote, by the way, Bantha. Every time I show this, I need the subs to spam it, of course. It's a tier 1, so everyone can use it. It's an animated one, so it's also nice. But there you go. There's your bonsai. You just show it in the webcam. Ah, there we go. Thanks. There we go, chat. Every time someone redeems the bonsai, you gotta spam that.
He's not a rat.
Hey, Wolf
He's
as
a
well.
wizard by
Welcome
the name
in.
of Peter Pettigrew.
Perfect. I'm actually like very happy with that, I have to admit. But yeah, there it is. Still, I watered it today, so it's a bit dark down here, but promise, it's very healthy.
I can explain.
Yeah, it still smells like wet
Pettigrew's
dirt,
an animated
which I kind of think is a very, very pleasant smell, to be honest. I don't know why.
It was
I like wet dirt. Maybe that's why I like the dirt bean boozled bean. Who knows? Oh god, I gotta play. Imagine skipping cutscenes. But the bonsai is gonna give me the power to PB from now on. Eat the big branch. Why is that the #1 thing that people want me to do? I don't understand. But maybe. If I get really desperate and have like no food, then I'll think about it. Actually losing time here? I did not think we would. I guess it's because Hermione missed once. Dude, what? This run's falling apart. This run was so good. Fuck's sake. Please. Please let me bring this back somehow. 9 seconds in here is quite a bit though. We can bring this back.
It's awfully quiet.
A little bit at
Sure
least.
you set the time turner back the
And then the full rest is in... Yeah, the full rest is in the cleanup split, which is just really random. Like literally random because of voice lines. So if we get lucky, we can maybe save some time there, we'll see.
You did it!
You did it!
Careful now.
Right. Oh no! The door closed!
I don't... I took it from the Google Forms. I don't remember if it was multiple people, but it was one that I definitely liked. And I completely stole all the sprites for it, so don't tell the Twitch police.
You open the door, but
I still have one more slot though, and I'm not entirely sure what to fill, like what to put there. There were some other suggestions that I really liked, but I don't have the skill to do essentially. We'll see. Well, eventually we're gonna fill all those slots. Eventually.
I'll see what's in there.
Yeah, Carpe Final could be an issue, but we'll see. This run went fast. HP 300 is just really fun, honestly. But it's also a bit deceptive, because the late game of this is very long. Like, you get to the end very quickly, but then the final stretches like half an hour after you've done all the lessons, all the exams. That's bullshit. Okay, this is terrible. This run's probably over. The fact that that destroyed the other cracker is absolute bullshit. By the way. Didn't miss anything good. No! At least we didn't fall down. That can happen sometimes. What is going on? Stop losing time, please. This was so promising.
Now we're both stuck in here.
I don't think we can bring this back, to be honest, chat. I have to tell you, I don't think we can. We need like sick voice lines later on, like insane voice lines essentially. Nah, they wall off everything, like you cannot really exploit it, sadly. That was at least a good proposal, we take those. I tried multiple times, like this level is very well walled off. Same for the dragon as well, you can't escape with the dragon even, like invisible walls too OP. And I guess even if you could get out of bounds, it wouldn't really do much. speedrun wise. Would just be interesting to see, I guess. But no, I don't think you can, sadly, because invisible walls. Yeah, the imps destroyed the dream of this run. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. That would be cool, Wrench. I would love that as a replacement. So we don't have freaking the Pulso anymore. Honestly, I hated how they say it as well. Die Pulso. In German, it's even worse. But I also hate the English the Pulso. I would prefer Flipender. Good. One early cast is good. Beacon time. Oh, we called it Buckin time on some split. So I guess you get the same idea. I think in any percent it's Buckin time, because Buckbeak. But Beacon time also works, actually. That's kind of funny how both works. Both work. Both parts of Buckbeak's name make it a good pun. Surprised we're not losing everything here, but there goes the possible time save. Wow, so my PB had the same shit, imps. I see how it is. Well, apparently my PB also had really good voice lines going into Carpe Final, because it's a gold in Carpe, so... I'm not happy about this run so far. I hope my gold splits are not fake and we can actually save a minute in cleanup just on voice lines. Buck in dime. I don't quite see how that's related to the split, but that's a fair pun as well. Come over here. Sorry, Mr. Scottish guy. We ditched you for the girls. Apologies.
Hi, Fred. Hi, George. Oh, yes. Now this password leads
Starting off with the worst voice line. Thank you. That is what you want to see. 1. Count with me, chat. No, please don't. That's a good one, though. 2.
I'll take it. A bit of a mystery.
That's a good one.
But I'm sure it's worth twice the price.
3. Well, at least that's gonna help me to keep count, just in case I somehow lose count. Okay, that's not a bad one either, actually. 4. As long as you don't give me hush hush, I'm happy, honestly.
A bit of a mystery.
Yeah, good, good. I take the mystery lines. Those are actually solid. Only the first one was really bad so far. And 1 more. Thanks for the count. Oh, that's also a good one. Okay, we might have a chance. That was good. We might not lose time here if we're lucky. We'll see. Because those were good. Those were very good voice lines, except the first one. Just keep that up, Fred and George. When I buy stuff later on, please just keep that up. That's all I'm asking. Oh, good. Yeah, we bought 6. I hope. Imagine like miscounting now, even though I was counting and my chat was counting. But I'm pretty sure I got to 6. Yep, there we go. That's the 6. Let's just assume I got all I should have gotten. Yeah, because I'm actually not a divination prof. I'm like arithmancy. So I teach you how muggles count, because you stupid wizards never had any school. I mean, actually though, like the people born in magical families, how do they learn how to count and stuff and how to do math? Like, who teaches them? No one, right? So I feel like those people, that's what arithmancy is actually for in Hogwarts. Those freaking idiot wizards. It's probably like elementary school level. Oh, fuck. Okay, time for the best glitch. Changing object detail to normal. Gets rid of the bars, which is amazing. They got a spell to solve math. Yeah, Correctus or something. Just solves the entire thing. Yes, okay. Whew. Good Carpe Final. We're still in it. Arithmancy is like magic still. Yeah, I think it's like the magic properties of numbers or some shit like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, but like, look at Molly Weasley. How much can she teach realistically? Let's be honest there. I don't want to insult Molly Weasley, but I don't know how good her, like, general knowledge is. Ooh, that was a bad jump. Rude. I mean, she's a great person, don't get me wrong, but she also married Arthur Weasley, so she can't be that smart. That was really, really good of a segment. I'm still not golding that. What the fuck, man? My PB must have gotten only good voice lines. I was so ready to see a gold. Well, at least we didn't lose much, I guess. That's something. Keeping us in the game. She always went for the ministry boys. Maybe Arthur Weasley was kind of lying when they met. He was like, yeah, I work at the ministry. And she was like, oh, he's an Auror, surely. Maybe he just didn't specifically mention what his unit is that he works in. Which I kind of forgot what it is myself right now. Some department of mistreat of muggles or something like that. Which I guess honestly is kind of an important department as well. We have to thank Mr. Weasley that wizards don't like take over our world, kind of. So shoutouts to Mr. Weasley, what a guy. Kind of the protector of the muggles. Okay, we got the fire, which is nice. Now we should just finish this off. Should hopefully save 8 seconds, because that was fairly smooth. As long as I don't get stuck somewhere with the dragon or miss a fireball or something. How do you actually lose 8 seconds in transfake? That seems really weird. Yep, that dragon flies with the power of his thoughts. He's just advanced. Does anyone remember how Mr. Weasley's co-worker is called? Because I really don't. Also nice, yeah, using the chance to post the Bundamum again. Doesn't appear that often in this game, so you gotta post the emote whenever you get the chance. Definitely. Perkins, isn't it? Isn't it Perkins? Or something like that? Yeah, I thought so too. Okay, if we both had the same name in mind, that's probably what it is. I'm actually impressed by both of us that we remember that, to be honest. He's also the guy who lends the tent to them, isn't he? Like the tent they use or at the World Cup. Head of the misuse of Muggle artifacts. Yeah, artifacts. That's the thing that I was missing. And welcome in, Eswald. He's even the head, so he's more important than Perkins. Wow, way to go, Mr. Weasley. Way to go. The smelly tent. Oh yeah, the cat food tent, isn't it? What was it? I don't remember. There was something it smelled like. Good transfig, honestly. Like, I don't think this is gonna be a bad one. Nah, this is a gold, isn't it? Nah, it's not a gold, but it's like good. Nice. We need those. Please, glaciers, be nice as well. Then we actually have like a realistic chance, I guess. Yeah, imagine the head of misuse of Muggle artifacts doesn't even know what a rubber duck does. Like, how, honestly though, how does he have that position with knowing literally nothing about Muggles? I feel like that's just a position that nobody else wanted to have, to be honest. So they were like, yeah, this Weasley guy can have it. Is he qualified? Probably not, but who cares at this point? Corruption. I don't think the Weasleys could pay someone though, to be fair. I don't think Mr. Weasley could buy his way in on a job. Something tells me they don't have the money for that. Okay, come on, Krabs. Good first two. Well, at least decent first two. Keep on doing it like that, Krabs. I know you want to be nice today. Yeah, I wonder if wizards know how that works, to be fair, Andre. They probably have some kind of magic spell against that, right? So yeah, they would probably be very confused as well. You'd think a Muggleborn would have the position? Yeah, 100%, 100%. So they actually know what they're doing. But it probably is, yeah, it's probably just a job, so people are busy and have like an employment. That's more how, like looking at what they have to do, that's really how it seems like. They just kind of chill in their office all day, and then like once a month someone builds an exploding toilet or whatever. And then they have to do something. This way. Why did I jump that early? Like, you can jump through the shield and trigger the elevator, but not get the shield, which is really bad for Hundo. Yeah, the head of misuse of Muggle artifacts misuses Muggle artifacts with the flying car. Also welcome in, Lou. How's it going? Oh, what? Don't explode on me. Okay, you know what? Let's kill those. So the new wave of imps spawns in. Oh, what? I only get singles. Okay, well, that was still decent, I guess. Not the worst Glacier's Fun. Like, I don't think this is gonna save time, but I don't think it should lose much, if it does lose. Also, I think my health was, like, really low, wasn't it? I didn't pay attention to it. Exactly that, donut. And welcome back, Beaver, to this run that's a bit on its deathbed, but apparently I have a minute to save in RNG, so we'll see. How did the fire situation resolve? I assume it wasn't real, hopefully. Okay, saving 2 seconds is actually okay. I'll take it. Wasn't that great. Hey, yo, Infernalist. Right on time for the cleanup of this run. Yeah, you had to walk up like very high. I remember that. How's your foot doing as well? Or your ankle, I guess?
Speak for yourself. I'll be having nightmares for months.
That's very Park Infernalist. Good to see you around as well. Hope work was nice. That was weird. I must have opened it like a frame early. Hey, nice as well, Jürgen. Let's go. Some new clothing is always great. What happened to HP1? Oh, on Sunday? Well, HP1 GBC is just a bad game. Like, essentially, I couldn't finish it. And hey, Mark, welcome back. This is 16, right? Liam, good thing you're back actually for this. This is 16, right? We buy until 47. Wait, am I a card short? Usually it's 48, isn't it? First try Gold Trader is nice. I'll take that, definitely. 2.
Cheers, Harry.
I don't remember how many we buy here. I think it's 16. I'll try to buy up until 48, I guess. We'll see if we have enough currency.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take it. I hope I didn't miss a card, but I don't... Surely not.
Hey, Potter.
Check if you have all vampires. I actually... Like, I know I got the card that can fall through. I actually have checked that one when I got it. Like, I consciously looked at getting it, so to speak.
Buying a collector's card, Harry?
Sounds good.
Yeah, this game hasn't heard of buying in bulk. Literally, even HP2 PC you can do it in. This game, nope. Gotta run back into her all the time. She must be so annoyed. This hairy guy keeps on running into me, wanting to buy cards.
Hey, Potter. Interested in buying a collector's card?
Yeah, also, like, it's actually impressive. Whoever placed all those beans and cauldrons got into some really interesting spots. Like, they found some really sick secrets. Oh, accepting twice in the same frame. That would be sick if that's, like, somehow possible. But I kinda doubt it. Because you can't really get 2 inputs in the same frame. Sad. Like, not even as a task, right? So, probably will never happen. I feel like we will find early chamber in HP2 before we find a way to make trading quicker in HP3. That's my guess. Or both will never be found, but don't think it's gonna be the other way around. And welcome in, Ruff. Thank you for the good luck. This is like actually literally luck from this point on. We just do cleanup, so we just need good voice lines, and that's all up to RNG. So good luck is actually very, very needed. So thank you. Yeah, this is the most boring part of the run, by the way. No worries, we only do this once. It's gonna be done afterwards. Don't think I can show the bonsai until the end, because we actually have to play. So I need my hands. There's like no cutscenes, really. I guess right it is. Sorry, Andre. I'll show it at the very end if you're still here. If not, I refund it. Yeah, we can have the emote instead, I guess. That's like almost the same, right? Yeah, who knows, Dona. Maybe there is some way to make it possible, but it doesn't seem to me like it's possible either. Oh yeah, bonsai in the HP2 PlayStation 2, the bonsai is perfect. Like I can show him every couple seconds in the load. No, short of funds? Back off, mate. So it was 16. Wait, am I short a card? I'm actually worrying at this point. Am I short a card? And if so, how? No way we are, right?
Pixies!
I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep on playing.
We've got a pixie infestation on our hands.
Oh, do we?
What can we do to help? Just cast at the well to stir up the swarm. You'll have to work together to get rid of them. If you don't get all of the pixies on the
Wait,
first
who had
try,
British
you can try again
British
as often as
accent?
you want. You'll earn a
The people in the
collector's
game or
card each
me?
time you can beat
Because
the
I didn't
swarm.
realize
If
if
you
I
can
had.
drive
Also,
every
look at
last
her
pixie in the well,
purple
you'll earn
stripes.
all
Purple
5
puff
cards
back
in
at
the
it
set.
again.
But that's
It's
no
so
easy
weird
feat.
how in the games they made purple the second color for Hufflepuff. Like, how did that happen? Oh, I had one for 1 cent. I guess because I was like so in thoughts on where I could have forgotten the card. Surely I didn't forget a card. There's like no way. Like the only card you can forget is like the one in Back in Time, which I got. Then there's the one in Library, which I got. That's about it. All the other ones you always get, right? You don't even think about any of the other ones. You just get them. I did get all the goblins as well, yeah. Oh, did I get all? Oh my god. No, I did. Surely I did. I mean, if I'm missing one, we can always check in the end. It's just not gonna PB. Let's just assume I have all of them right now and I'm just confused about the card count. Because I feel like it should be one higher, but we'll see, I guess. We'll see what it says at the end. Would be a shame if like a promising run gets killed by being short on cards somehow. Like missing one somewhere. Also, so far, no pixie in the well, which is rare. I remember the last promising run got killed by having literally like every second pixie spawn in the well. So it's impossible to kill. That was fun. Fun times. Read that in a second. Oh, you're leaving. Have a good one as well, Krampus. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed your stay, and enjoy your sleep. It's actually really hard to read chat during Pixies. I've heard, Mark. I've heard. Like, that's honestly pretty awesome. Giving some more runners to HP1 is pretty cool. Dude, the Polish community is honestly the biggest one, I think, right now in terms of like active runners, isn't it? Like, I feel like if you would separate people by country, right now the most active country is Poland, right? Maybe I'm just mistaken here, but I think that would be true. Kill them all, yep. I'm trying my best. Trying my best to get rid of the pixie infestation. Kill them with fire. They honestly do deserve it. Hire house elf to read chat. I've seen people like Tetris players mostly. They play like Tetris and then they have like a bot that reads out the chat messages. But I feel like if we do that in this game, then or like with my chat, essentially it would be mayhem. It would just be constantly reading some stuff. Constantly would be reading Nixo Bonsai or something like that, just random stuff. So I don't think that would be that suited for us. But nah, I can read it for the most part. Just gonna get through Pixies, then I can get back at it. Nice. It will be fun for 2 minutes. Yeah, it's one of those things.
That's right.
The sprinting community wins. They are the most active one.
That was fantastic.
Fair, I guess. The speedrunning community is the most active one in Harry Potter speedrunning, technically. No, but I think so, like, if you group it by countries, it should be Poland right now with the most active runners, but it's always hard to tell. It's hard what you classify as active as well, to be honest. Come on, I clicked it.
Hello, Harry.
Hello, Hagrid.
Hippogriff riding, are you?
If it isn't too much trouble.
I am back for some more hippogriff riding. I mean, Germany has like Katashi, Gerdi, me. Don't know, is there anyone else active as a German right now? I hope I don't, like... I mean, you soon, Jürgen, I guess, but I hope I don't forget anyone here right now. But I feel like all the other Germans are, like, fairly inactive right now. Oh yeah, Sinner has it. Flo doesn't want to take it because it's Sinner's only record, that's what he said. Which I still am, like, personally offended about, by the way, because he didn't care about that when I only had one world record left. So I have to say I am personally offended by that, but yeah, Sinner has it. It's a good record though, it's like actually hard to take.
There's a good fellow.
Hey, I appreciate that, Oxen. I do appreciate that. I try my best, like I said that before as well. Yeah, Hoodway, true, Hoodway is doing runs every now and then, that's a good point. But I try my, like, I said it before, I like speedrunning and all, but I like streaming more, so I'll try to put streaming in in the foreground for the most part. Also, that is very fair, Jürgen, which is soon, right?
If it isn't too much trouble,
Now Jürgen is gonna pick up the run soon. But I honestly, being in the lower bracket for the tournament is probably not bad, because the upper one has some really good people in it. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen?
there's a good fellow.
Yeah, here for some more speed running. Well, bad luck. Look somewhere else, because speed running is not what we do here. We should revoice that cutscene. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, Imek told me as well that he wants to stay awake from the upper bracket. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, the HP 5 doesn't push him in there though quite yet. He needs like to get a run or a time in all other runs for sure to get in there. I struggled, as I said earlier as well, before you joined, I struggled with this even as an adult. Like the first time speedrunning HP 3, well, all requirements back then, not Hundo. We're fine. This is not even the second to last donut, it's all fine. But when I picked up speedrunning this, I failed red rings so often. Like, I actually failed it so much, there was like a meme about that in my chat for a while. About people posting red rings every time there was Buckbeak, like any Buckbeak coming up. Like just posting red circle emojis. Thankfully that died off eventually because now I'm pretty inconsistent at it, but still.
If it isn't too much trouble, no trouble.
So it's really hard. There's no shame in being bad at this. It's like not an easy minigame. Oh yeah, thanks Mark, there we go. Thanks for reviving it. Also, it's a lot easier on low graphics, which we didn't used to do either. Because on low graphics, literally, some of the trees despawn. And the tree collision despawns with them. Because this game is made well. So playing this on low graphics, or normal object detail or whatever it is just a lot easier, essentially. So that's also a thing I didn't do back then, which helps like a lot. So yeah, I'm really not worried about rings, we just have to do them. It's just a small chill section where you cannot really lose much time. Yeah, for once EA coding is in our favor. It's still incredibly stupid, but it's stupid in our favor at least. So that's something. HP 6 Hundo is faster on high graphics. That's what we speedrun in high graphics. Yeah, see, whenever you see someone else struggle with it, I guess you can give him that hint. Maybe it helps him. Yeah, when I was like 6 years old, I already knew that some point in the future I would speedrun those. So I paid the EA intern for that mechanic, yep. That's exactly what went down. With all my baby money.
Hello, Harry. Back for some more hippogriff riding, are you?
If it isn't too much trouble,
No trouble at all.
No trouble at all. They could have really given him a different voice line, by the way. Like, starting this 5 or 4 times in a row, having the same voice line all the time, is kind of, yikes. Okay. I think Buckbeak has a mild concussion now, but we got through and we got the rings, so that's all I care about. Magical Peter, as we established, is not a thing, so I don't think Buckbeak has a way out of this. That was a hefty bonk though, poor guy. Okay, we can miss 3 rings. That's the first. I miss on purpose because it's in a terrible spot. Yitz Commander disagrees. Is he actually dead at this point? I don't remember if he's like, if on the wizard card, if he has a death day or if he's actually still alive. Like, he would be very old, like 100 years old essentially.
there's a good fellow.
Oh, interesting, Mark. I've always been wondering, like that story has been, it was very weird, so to speak. Like, I've always been wondering as well what the real story behind it is. Now it feels like an amazing story. But is a story amazing if you need an explanation to understand it? Can that story be amazing? Like, I'm sure it's well thought out, but I feel like if you don't understand it while playing, I don't know. Yeah, Twitter can cancel me for my hatred about Buckbeak. Don't share it with Twitter. Like, honestly, knowing Twitter, they probably would. He hates an animated electronic animal that only exists in a game. Yeah. Death penalty. Like, is it bad that I actually wouldn't be like 100% surprised if that happens on Twitter? Is that bad? There's an Outlast comic? That's a thing? Okay, I did not know about that. That's pretty awesome. Is that like for free somewhere, or do you need to pay for that? Also, you're a melon. Welcome in. I don't know. Outlast is one of my favorite games. I really enjoyed Outlast when I played it. Like, it's very cheap with the jump scares, and it's like mostly just jump scares, but it's a really fun experience, or at least it was for me. That didn't open the secret. Have I ever seen True Detective? I have not. Is that a comic as well, or like a show or something? Outlast Rule 34. Oh no. I do not even want to know what happened there. Oh, it missed. Okay. Oh, interesting, Mark. That's pretty awesome. I did Outlast speedruns last Halloween of like Outlast 1. We can maybe get back to that this Halloween. We'll see. Like, I'm planning a longer stream this Halloween. We'll see what we can do. I'm looking really, really forward to that, actually. Because I want to play Alien Isolation. That's the first one. But yeah, I'm probably going to do quite a long one. Oh, that's going to be nice. I don't know why, but last year's Halloween stream had like a really special feel to it, and I don't know why. Oh yeah, an Outlast movie would be insane as well. That would be amazing. Do you remember the kid from the end? Yes. Like our kid, right? Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Outlast 2, probably gonna be a couple of spoilers. Oh, it was like hallucinated. So he just killed his wife, essentially, for nothing? Wait, I don't quite remember how that cutscene went down. I mean, I guess it wasn't really his kid to begin with, because she just got randomly pregnant when she was, like, captured by those weirdos. Yeah, I mean, it was a really weird story, but I guess if all was a hallucination, that makes sense then, I guess. I mean, that's totally fair, Perpetuum. Skipping it a day, that's totally fair. Are we talking about Anakin? Nah, he didn't kill any younglings on his path, so clearly not Anakin. Loved the secrets behind the portraits as a kid. Hey, I still like them, honestly, as an adult. I like them mostly because this part of the castle you like never see anywhere else. Like no other HP3 run goes in here, and I think this is actually kind of a cool area, personally. Also, I should have paid attention if there were any female traders. Ron! Oh yeah, I haven't played Evil Within either. I remember when it came out, I thought it wasn't good. I don't remember why I thought that, but in recent years, people actually told me that it's quite a fine game. So I might visit that eventually as well. I might play that eventually on maybe next year's Halloween. Who knows? Definitely an option. But yeah, it's probably quite scary. Whatever's on the split. 130-102 apparently. Oh, what the fuck, Matt? Which we can probably beat this run, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I'm really bad at horror games as well. Like, I'm always really scared, and I'm screaming a lot about jump scares. Oh, that is actually true. I remember that from the original Outlast part. So is the entire thing just a hallucination? Now I kind of want to watch that video as well, the lore video. Now I'm kind of curious myself. Gonna send, thank you. I'm probably gonna check it out. I mean, I've played the game, so. Monstrum I've heard a lot of good of as well. I should honestly, like last Halloween I've done that. I've pushed out a Google form where people could put down like wishes, essentially, like game suggestions. But there weren't that many people putting anything in there, so I wasn't planning on doing that again this year, but maybe I'll just do it again. We'll see. I mean, it doesn't hurt, so might as well. So we can have some suggestions. Of course, that's a guy. Where are my girl traders? Where are my girls at? Isn't that a song? I think it is. I'm not entirely sure. Me and pop culture does not work well. No, I mean like as a horror game, but also fair melon. Maybe normal games we can do those suggestions as well eventually, but like as a Halloween special.
Tummy button.
I mean 21 minutes of a good video is usually not that bad. It is a horror, well, horror games that are meant to be horror games and not just the horror because because of other things. Because they're bad. Oops. Decent. It's like so annoying when the password doesn't work, but yeah, screaming always works. We've established that in the wizarding world, honestly. All your problems go away if you just scream a bit. The louder you scream, the stronger your spell. That's honestly confirmed. Why do you stop walking, Harry? Is my keyboard broken? Oh, we can't go in here. Alright, time to buy some more shit.
Hey, Harry!
Hey, Mr. Scottish guy.
Fancy buying a collector's card, Harry?
Did the deposer miss? It did, but it's fine. Like, I think it's only beans anyways. Screaming works in real life as well. If you need help, it actually does usually. Yep.
Collector's card, Harry?
You've got a deal.
Hey, I respect Jürgen as well. Like, honestly, for joining that without any prior Harry Potter speedrun knowledge whatsoever, I respect him hard for that already. I've got a rare one for sale.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Is that the last one he has? No, there's one more.
Hey, you three. Looking for
Any collector's cards?
Yeah,
That's such a
I'll
long
take
voice line, and that's why we prefer the girl trader, by the way.
it. The Tudor
Okay,
lady.
but we're done with the pleb traders. 4 out of 4 secrets, good. 5 PC Potter is OP.
Hi, George.
Oh no,
Afraid
what?
you don't
I
have
thought I
enough
would have
pumpkin
enough. That's
pasties
my
to buy
fault.
that.
Should not have ran into that.
This password. But you look like a man who's
Shut up!
afraid to take risks, Harry.
All right.
George, are you sure you want to sell this one?
Great. It's a deal.
I guess that's also fair, Melon. I see what you're saying. I mean, Mylan for now is in the first group though, Inverse. Like, he's the lowest seed of the first group essentially right now.
Polygon.
Who knows if that's gonna change, but he is. Like, the highest seed of the second group is Dino right now for the Octafecta tournament. But I know he wants to practice a lot as well, so maybe he's gonna push himself into the first one, who knows. It's gonna be in August. Oh, that did hit. Like, well, no, in September even, sorry. We're gonna have the Octafecta tournament. The dates are not 100% set yet, so I'll announce it once everything's set, but like probably mid to late on the weekend. Could actually be around your birthday, yeah. It could actually work out. But yeah, it should be quite fun. And welcome back, Andrew. Like, the idea is to have 9 people run the 8 Octafecta games. And they raise HP 1. Person who loses out of the 9 is out. The other people go to the next game. Well, it doesn't have to be HP 1. The games are randomly drawn. Have you been able to install it yet? I thought you have been able to, right, Inverse? Like, your game works right now. Knockout tournament, yeah, thank you. That's a good way to call it. Octafecta knockout tournament. I think I'll use that as like the official name from now on. I think that sounds good. Or good enough. Oops. Imagine spongifying. Also, we're good on cards, by the way. I don't know why why I was so confused right after the right after Glacier's final. No, it doesn't have to start with HP 1. Like, people have to know all the 8 games. Like, I'll draw the order the 1st of September, essentially. I'll draw the order randomly. That is pumpkins. I'm an idiot. I needed those. Fuck me. No, that's so slow. Jesus, that's a lot of currency. I forgot there's cauldrons in there. I thought it's just like I get the card and I leave. Yeah, okay, whatever. Do we have a chance here? If I'm not short on currency, I think we have a chance, right? Like 1.5 minutes to buy the rest. Yeah, that was a lot of beats. I love the sound that made, to be honest. That was very satisfying. I don't think I've ever heard that voice line. That's insanely quick. What the fuck? Please, more of those.
Snatch this one up, Harry. All the third years are after it.
Did they patch in new voice lines? Is that only me?
We shouldn't really be selling that so cheap.
That's a long
It's
one.
a fine card.
Shut up. It's
You've
not.
got a deal.
Yeah, I think we're missing it like barely, aren't we? We'll see.
Better snatch this one up, Harry. All the third years are after it.
Sounds good. I'll buy it.
I'll buy it.
Better snatch this one up, Harry.
Dude, they have the same voice line like all the time. I don't know if this is a good one. It's not a bad one, I think. It's pretty decent. I don't know if you can actually force that, Malin. Very rare. That's the first very rare today, isn't it?
Very rare.
Yeah, shut up. Very rare, I know. Wait, we're actually PBing, aren't we? I think we're... Yeah, we're PBing. Nice. Cool. I'll take it. That's a small... Actually, like a fairly decent one. 30 seconds. Not bad. Finally, a sub 131. I mean, we haven't done it yet. We can still crash, but... Yeah, I mean, the voice lines were very good. Like, that was some really good voice line RNG. So I'm not too surprised, but... So the minute is probably actually real that I have to save in the final split. Which means that my gold got, like, literally mental RNG. Like, that must have been crazy. Thank you for all the GGs. 80 cards. Got all secrets, got all 80 cards. Valid PB. Cool. I didn't expect that, to be honest, after, like, falling that far behind. But, not gonna complain. That can definitely go down by quite a bit, but I'm glad we finally have that, because that was long overdue, honestly. Very, very long overdue. Dude, walk! What's going on here? Imagine losing like 0.4 in the last split because you don't walk.
Completed your third year requirements.
130-31. Not bad. Thanks for all the GGs, I appreciate that. Also, apparently the believers win. It actually is, Wumar, yeah. Thanks for counter-jinxing this run, giving us the good RNG with your prediction.
Was truly courageous.
Kind of unexpected, I can't lie. Like, I didn't think this would be good enough, but... Cool.